don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, let's pin my goal. Let's see if I even have a goal. Didn't set me up earlier. All right, come on. There we are. Go pin. Pin. And it actually worked. Oh, crap. Okay. What's up, watercolor? How are ya? All right, so yeah, tonight we are making memorial marbles. This will be a fun, interesting project. Always is. I think it's an amazing adventure because I have carte blanche to make whatever the heck I want. And that means usually a lot of fun. And that is the best kind. So we're going to melt this in. I already did a little bit of ash dipping on this one to begin with. And we'll get this one completed. I have a lot more to do, so buckle in. It's going to be a fun night tonight. Buckle in. More there. And we're mixing it in. So this has a lot of cremains in it, meaning ash from people or pets. This one is a person. This is not a pet marble. What's up, Beth? So this has the cremains from a person in it. And we're going to just create random cool designs on these tonight. Like I said, I have carte blanche to do what I want, so we're going to make it work. That usually means I go a little bit above and beyond when people give me the freedom to make what I want design-wise. I kind of spend a little more time on it because I try, really cool, different random stuff that I know will look good. The customer usually benefits a lot from that. So right now we're putting down a bunch of these dots. It's called hobnail. We got fish. We got a fish. What's up? How you doing? That's a cool ass name. I have to give you kudos on that name. What's up, Dragonfly? All right, so we got hobnail dots on here. We're going to take and punty up to the end. Actually, I should punty this green up. I got plenty of that green on. And we're going to come through, grab it. Then we'll add green dots to the other side. And we're going to detach here. Yeah, so tonight we are doing memorial marbles, the small ones, lots of them, which means you're going to see different variations and different techniques. So buckle in. It'll be a fun ride. Always is. And that's the fun stuff. What's up, Irish Cream? Groves, how are you? How is everybody doing? Welcome in. Okay, so I got a little bit more green to add in. So we're going to add more dots on here. This is going to be a cool design when it's all done. We just run it around here. For my diamond painters out there, it's kind of like diamond painting at 3,000 degrees. Little dot. dot right there. Now, that was a little stringer. Almost looks like a pineapple right now. Kind of has that pineapple vibe. All right, so now we're going to take this and twist it up. So I'll show it to you one more time before we get going. So we just got random dots running all the way around it. We're going to take it and twist it up. This is going to create, I kind of call it a paisley design. I know, I won't turn the pineapple upside down. I got that one. I got you, Dragonfly. Macario, how are ya? I hope I said your name right. Could be Masario. I think it's Macario, though. Oh, that's okay, Dragonfly. That's still PG. Oh, thank you. Thank you for responding. That helps. I always like to make sure I get people's names right. All right, so we got this all heated up all the way to the core. We're going to attach this right to the end. And then we're going to start spinning. This rod does not turn anymore. It is stationary. It is locking that little end in. It's twisting all those little dots up. Like that. What's up, Rogue? How are ya? So now we got lots of little dots twisted up. We're going to melt all those in, and then we'll do the same thing to the other side, except this time I'm going to flip it. I'm going to go the other direction. We're not going to go the same direction on it. We're going to do a reversal. Skyfly, thank you very much for the cool comment. Yeah, glass is always fun, to be honest. It's a great job. Yeah, I love this job. It's like super fantastic. All right, so we got a good section of it melted in right there. Can't get too far into it right now, because I need to melt the rest of that middle section of bumps in there. I already mixed the cremains in. I'll be doing a lot of these, so if you stick around for a little bit, I'll be doing another one. You'll see exactly how I do it. I did like the skull. I responded to your email. Yeah, I like it. It's going to take a little bit to figure it out, but I think it's doable. Okay, got that done. So we're going to burn it off here. Been to Murano several times. Yeah, I like Murano. Murano was fun. I like it. Now, Murano uses an entirely different type of glass, but process is very similar. Murano has a very, very unique glass. Hey, Jojo, how are ya? No, that's okay, Road. But yeah, I got your email and I responded and I said, doable. It's going to take a little bit to figure it out, but I can get it. Free Radical, what's up? How are you doing today on the tubes? All right, so now we got those dots on this section here. Sorry, I wasn't in the camera. Got all those dots melted in. We're going to grab it with this rod at the very end. Going to pull the flame down a little, tighten it up, lock it in place, and this rod that I'm tapping is not going to turn in just a minute. Only this one will. And it's going to take all those dots and elongate them, spiral it around. That. So now we created a little pattern, like swirl patterns off of dots. And that is one of my favorite designs. I love spirals and swirls, as everybody knows, so I'm a sucker for them. Yep, the glass tube of you. The tube of you. Yeah, this is one of the 40, yes. I'm finishing the other 20 up now. Already shipped 20 of them off. They received them. They're very happy. Gives me a good idea on how to do the rest. So right now we're just heating it up. I want to get rid of that point. And then we'll use the marble mold here and shape it out. I tried to place the marble mold in view of everybody so you can watch it. Come over here and just start with that one. Now that's just the general shape for the marble mold. We got to come over and use the smaller one. How long does it take to make one? I don't know. However long. Sometimes they're 5 minutes, sometimes they're 10. Depends on the pattern. Sometimes it could take a half hour. Really depends on the patterning. Okay, we are looking good. Bailey, 1968. How are you? Yeah, spiral. I love that. Yeah, I'm a sucker for spirals. So I don't know if you can see the patterning. Oh, you can see a little bit in there. Starting to come out. Just a wee bit. Yeah, that's true. If the glass cooperates. All right. So we're going to attach a little punchy here. There we go. Going to bring it down this way. Okay. Separate. Then get it round. Round is good. No wobbles. All right, there we go. They're looking good. So I have a lot of these to do. So we'll be changing patterns up. Probably won't see the same two done, which is kind of nice for tonight. So while it's the same item, you're going to see different variations of that item. So it makes it kind of fun, breaks up the monotony. And there we go. We're looking super fantastic with that. One little final polish here. Sure I don't have any wobbles. Okay, let it cool for a second. I'm hoping you can kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of patterning in there as it starts cooling off. Then the front definitely has that spiral nebula looking thing to it. Then I got to grab my dragonfly creation. Ops. These are my favorite tools, one of my favorites. If you don't have a set of these, you're missing out if you are a glassblower. You get them from Dragonfly Creation. Half that. Pull it down. Move it out. There we go. Now you can see that pattern in there a little. Got a little bit of patterning to it that you can see. I I love this. Looking good. I'm gonna let it settle for a second, then pop it in the kiln. And there we go. All right, so the next one we're gonna do is a dichro. We're gonna make a sparkle version. We're gonna use this dichroic glass, the shiny stuff. And then we'll probably use dichro powder later tonight. Just gonna do all kinds of fun stuff with it. Just take a new rod, separate this one. So first thing is we got to get the sparkles going. Separate that. And we're going to grab this. So this is what's going to create the illusion of thousands of little sparkles. Pop it on there. That. Then we have to coat it. I got one of those little finger cutters right there. I got to be careful. Okay, so here we go. We're going to drop it in. And like that. Do the other side. And I'll show you in progress as we go through. So now we got little shiny stuff going on. I love that look right there. I almost hate breaking it apart, but it's got to be done. Got to separate it. So now we're going to create it and give it the illusion of thousands of little sparkles. Who doesn't like sparkles, right? And here we go. Oh yeah, this is going to look super. So what happened on that process is we took that flat dichroic surface, we encased it in clear glass on both sides, and then I took it and ripped it apart. Basically, it's very close to like putting it in a paper shredder. So you're taking a flat sheet of something and shredding it into lots of little particles. And right now I'm magnifying the particles with clear glass, so it looks bigger than it really is. Adam, Mohammed, what's up? How are you doing? Oh, that was an itch. Okay, next step. We got this here. You can't see sparkles yet. You will later, promise you. It's going to look amazing. What's up, Say? So we got to heat it up. Andrea, thank you for the heart knee. Diane, thank you for the rose. And here we go. So we're going to drop this in. Gently push it in. That. Essentially create half a marble. Man, this sparkles a lot. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it right now while it's hot, but it has a very, very intense sparkle to it. Before we put it in the kiln, I will show it to you, I promise. and you will see it sparkle. So this kind of has a magenta gold sparkle to it. Okay, so we got to separate it here. Then I'm going to put the ashes in underneath it. And then we're going to add a dark color to back it up. So these are the cremains right here that you can see in there. So that is the ash we're using. We just add a little bit at a time. Wee bit, just a little. I'm gonna pick it up right there. Flame is definitely gonna change color. What's up, Tess? How are you? Then we mix it in a little bit. A little bit more. Hey, there's Fritz. Fritz is saying hi. All right, we got the ash mixed in there. Pull that apart. Then we're going to come through here, meld it all in. Has that kind of mushroom look right now. But we're going to get it all fixed up. We are going to get it all looking amazing. It'll look fantastic. Hey, Andrea, how are you? You're okay? Okay. I don't know what color. Yeah, we're going to back this with a really dark green sparkle. This has a super dark green sparkle to it. It's going to look amazing. And here we go. Boom. I'm in a hell of a good mood tonight, so you guys caught me in a good situation. And we're just rolling all the way around, completely encasing all those cremains. Now this color is intensely bright with the sparkles. Yeah, this is a person. This color it's kind of like a super dark green, and then it looks like it has a million little diamonds running through it. And that's why I do like it. It just looks like it has tiny little diamonds. And like I said, who doesn't like sparkles? Right? Okay, a little off center. So we got to use a little creativity here, let some gravity drip. Like that. I'm going to use the mold a little bit to try and form it up just a tiny bit. There. This is going to be a dark green backing with little diamond sparkles. And then the top will have the sparkled dichroic and the magenta. All right, I'm going to show you what my glasses do. So we got the fire running. This is the filter that my glasses pretty much act like right there. Now you can see how much it cuts out all that color. That. It's a little dirty right now, but you get the picture. So that's what my glasses are doing. Kind of like a little trippy. Woodsy colors? No, I don't think it's woodsy. If anything, it'd be more like space galaxy. Very spacey looking. If I had to put a name on it. So this is where we're at right here. We have to come in and get rid of that gap. We're going to bring it over this way. Then we're going to go to the smaller mold. So it's the small molds that always create the super round shape. You don't want it to fit in the mold, you want to fit around it. It should kind of rest around the rim. A little bit more, and I think we'll be good. We'll have to reverse the punty one more time, which is the holding rod. And just like that. We've got one end round. Nancy, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. Okay, last little reversal. So one of the things about when I got a solid color down here on the backing, I try not to use clear because it leaves a little arc on there. So if I have the option of using the same color as a punty, I do for the holding rod. It eliminates creating any little micro flaws in the piece. There we go. We got it separated. And then we're going to bring it in, smooth all that out, and this one should be done. This is one of the things you want to make sure you do too. Notice I didn't go right into the actual graphite mold. If you go too fast and the glass is too molten and you go into the mold, you can actually scar it or dent it. You only want to reshape it a little bit. You don't want to try and get anything else done to it. Just maneuvering it a little bit. Go too fast while it's molten, you'll dent it for sure. You just have to take your time, get it super hot, let it cool off a little bit before you go down into the mold. And that will kind of fine tune it. Diane, thanks for the gifts. I appreciate that. All right, we're all smooth. We're looking good. I'm going to fire polish this out. And hopefully I can show you the sparkles. I hope it comes out. You can see it on camera. So there's a little bit. Let's let it cool off a tiny bit. And as it starts to cool, you will see that dichro get a little bit brighter, brighter and brighter. Going to kind of move it around. You can see the blues coming out. There we go. If I use my little flashlight on it, it gets super intense. Let's bring the flashlight in from a distance, and there we go. I can't even do that. It gets too bright. I got to bring it way out here. You can see how sparkly that is. This gets to be too much. It's super intense. But yeah, that's it right there. Oh my God! Thank you so much, Dragonfly. Thanks for the bouquet. All right, now we got to separate it from the rod, and then we'll smooth it out. And I'll try and show you the back end. See if we can get the sparkle to show up on the back. Gonna bring it out like this. Maybe you can see the sparkle. Oh yeah, look at that. See the glimmer? See it glinting in the sunlight or the sparkle? Okay. I'm going to bring the flashlight over. Got to be really careful not to get my hand in the flame. But now you can see that shimmer in the green. See how it looks like little diamonds in there? Yeah, that one's super intense. Yeah, that has a lot of character to it. All right, we're going to do some lime green. We're going to make some lime green in with it. I'm just having some fun tonight. No bounds, no boundaries. 2 done, 18 to go. Yeah, I know. That's okay. Art by Wendy Klein. Thanks for the rose. Hey, what's happening? Is it sizzle? I hope it's sizzle. That's what I read on my end. How you doing? Welcome in. To meld it in. All right, we're gonna dip it in the ash first thing this time. So this is the cremains right here. I'm doing good. Thank you, Sizzle. Yeah, I'll take pictures of it tomorrow. Nancy, I agree. All right, we're gonna run it through the cremains. So this is a memorial marble. It contains ash from a person in it. Well, it'll be multiple marbles. That's why you see the flame changing direction colors so much. I got a super bad glare on my phone right now from this. I got it angled wrong or something. Okay, now we're going to mix it all up. So we take this and we're going to blend all that ash together inside this glass. See a few sparks flying off. And we're just going to keep doing that a little bit. And this is just mixing all the cremains and ash in there. And so far, we're looking good. All right, we're fully blended. So next step is to add the other colors on here. This one we're going to do what I call loose spiral, meaning it's going to be a spiral but not too intense. So we're going to add white to one end. It's going to attach there, and then we're going to blend it all in. I'm going to try and keep this as even as possible. And a little bit more on the end. That should do it. How am I deciding the colors? I'm just kind of going by the seat of my pants. The customer gave me carte blanche to make whatever I wanted for colors and designs. So I'm having fun with it. Usually I spend a little more time on it when I do that because I'm creating all kinds of different designs. All right, so we got half a marble right now. So you're going to see this really bright section is the white, and then this attached to here is the green. Rebecca, you're new. Welcome in. We like having new people. If you are new to watching my live stream, just type a nice little 1 in the chat so I can say hi to you, everybody. Drop a 1 in the chat. Hey, wow, cool. Welcome in, everyone. All right. Now we just have to bring this here, meld it off. I'm going to add a little bit more green to this. This green, hey, my neighbors. All right, we're going to bring this in a little. Okay. I'm going to add another color to this for sure. Make it look amazing. I'm trying to decide if I want to do dark or light. Oh, I know what I'm going to throw on. I got it down. I know the exact color I want to do. I just have to make sure I grab it. We are going to do transparent purple onto the end of this. So we'll add so it's going to be white, lime green, and purple. It's going to be a good color combo. We're going to add that on and blend that in. Right now, I am making hot dough. I am making a memorial marble. So this contains ash from a person in it. I do pets and people. And this one is a person. So we have to make a bunch of small little 1 to 1.5 inch size marbles with the ashes in it. So the customer gave me carte blanche to make any colors I wanted and combinations. So that's what I'm doing right now. I've already added the cremains into this one, but the next one, if you stick around long enough, you can watch. I'll be adding the ash into every one of them as I'm going. Got a few of them to make. All right, so for this particular pattern, I gotta squish this down. I'm gonna have to create this simulated UFO shape so I can get this pattern correct. So we bring it over, flatten it out a little. Like that. That's the shape I was talking about. We really flatten it out. We're going to take a clear rod, attach it to the side. Right like that. Give it a second to cool off so it locks in place. Then we go and cap that off. Now we got the white. Right in the middle is the lime green, and then the purple's on the outside. Let's see if I got a clear rod hanging around here. I do. So we attach one right opposite too. We're going to bring it in and spiral it up. It already has green. Mom's good. Then we bring this out and pull it down. Like that. So we're stretching it out a tiny bit. And that way, when I compress it back together, it twists up. Yeah, we've definitely done some dragons. If you got a few minutes after I finish this, I'll show you a really cool dragon. All right, so we're pushing it together. And it created that spiral in there. It's going to take a second for the spiral to show up, but all right, next step is we have to smooth everything out. Actually turn it into a functional marble. I got to pull a little bit of that clear off. There's a little funky, chunky, funky clear. What's up, Glassblowing Tommy? How are you? You in the studio? Well, that's awesome. Okay, now we can definitely see some of the spirals running around this. And that's what I was saying. It has the multicolors running through. And we're just going to shape it now. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing fantastic. Is today Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday, right? I can't remember. I think today's Wednesday. I lose track of my days. All right, thank you for answering. I always forget. I lose track of all my days. So I work every day. Oh, leafy pendants. Well, good for you. That's awesome. All right, we're getting it super round. I hope you have a good festival. That's always a tough thing to do. Festivals are a lot of work, especially with glass. 'Cause you have to pack it up, put it away, unload it, back in the next day, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so another little attachment right there so I could smooth this end out now. Okay, oop, had my foot on the gas there. Was kind of turning my torch off a little. And don't forget to follow Dragonfly Creation and Groves Glass Gallery, who are on their glass blowing journeys. They are learning, and you get the rare opportunity to watch someone progress throughout their career. And that's super important to be able to watch someone progress. And it only happens once. So you get to hang along with them. Get to enjoy the ride with them. All right, so we're getting it round. We're still a little off. But we're getting close. There we are. Ooh, this one's looking really good. Lucky Lex is in the house. Tonight we are making memorial marbles. Hi, Lucky Lex. How are you? That's another fun creator you should follow is Lucky Lex. He's doing some amazing stuff with stained glass and other artwork. I'm looking for baubles. So the trick on these marbles is to watch the reflection coming off the marble. And as I'm rotating it, if you see the light jump up and down, it's not round or it's got a divot. But as I'm rotating it, if it's smooth, then it is round. That reflection should stay even as you're rotating it around. I got to switch this up one more time. I see a little bit of a wobble. The back end. Sorry, we did. And there is no way I'm going to let it walk out of this studio defective. Even a little bit. Then we got Red Squeak. I think Red Squeak's on. Red Squeak has been modding for a long time, and I really appreciate everything she does. She's always been here helping. Yeah, there's Red Squeak. Thank you for always being there and doing the excellent job at modding. Okay, smooth this out and we should be good. Yeah, Red Squeak is an OG mod. Yep, that is good to go. This marble's good. Always should smooth it out. After you use that mold, you should always hit it with the flame real quick. Just for even a few seconds. It takes out any imperfections in there. Then we bring it in. Yeah, the purple's showing up really good. I'm going to try and see if I can get it. I don't know if it's going to show the purple. But we definitely see the white and green. Purple's really hard to see at the moment. But purple is in there. It's right there. That really clear section. Very purpley. But the white and green are overpowering the purple at the moment. Then we just tap it off. Tap, tap, tap. We got a happy little marble. Yeah. But yeah, it looks good. I'm happy. All right, we're going to give it a second. Next one we're going to do, we're going to use the Dichro Sparkle, the frit. Dichro frit. It depends on the color. Every color acts a little different. So there's the Dichro frit. Sparkly. Yeah, all colors act a little bit different, so you got to be careful. Some of them. The glow always changes depending on color to color. That's the hard part about glass. You have to learn what every single color does. They flow at a different rate, they act differently, and some colors do not get along. They hate each other. So most of the time, you're just learning what they're doing. Okay, next stop. Into the Dichro frit. Oh yeah, I need to show the dragon. I got 2 dragons, actually. Pull this off. We'll temporarily take a break for a second. You don't have enough money for me to make that. All right, there is dragon number 1. Dragon sword. I'm going to show this off for a while now because it's sitting nearby. There we go. So that's the dragon dagger. That's actually a dagger. It's not quite a sword. Then this one back here. Hold on. This one's a pain in the butt. Bring it over here. So this one's mounted into a marble base. It's a little dirty right now, but just kind of a little bright green dragon. And that's a different style dragon. Yeah, that one's kind of cool. We might show a little bit later. Any mermaids? No. No mermaids. All right, now we got to do this. What's up, Blue? How are you? God, that rhymes. Singer every voice. What do I make? Well, singer every voice. Sometimes we make microphones. This was kind of a fun project. Like that. It's an old style microphone. The old, like, I can't remember what it was. Like a Shure microphone. I make weird stuff, like crazy. Things that you wouldn't normally see. Just because. Yeah, that one was just like, I saw a microphone one day. I was like, I wonder if I can make one. All right, let's dip this into the sparkly stuff. Okay, I got to be careful with this. Little flakes flying off. Oh, finished a walking stick. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like walking sticks. Walking sticks are epic. Muhammad, what's happening? Okay, we've got some sparkly stuff in there. We're gonna definitely gotta get it melded in there really, really well. Gonna bring it in. Then I'm gonna twist it up a different way. Create a little bit of sparkly chaos in it. Okay, so that created kind of like these reddish orange sparkles in it. It should look good. So I don't know if it's going to show up right now, but it should be all in here. It's starting to show a little bit of that highlighted stuff in there. Let's add the cremains, the ash in there. See what we can do with it. we come through, pick up the ashes, or the ash, like that. Now the flame's going to change a tremendous amount. I'm back on my phone for the moment, but we are in the tube, so that one is running the cameras. All right, there's the cremains. Yeah, for some reason, TikTok does not like it when you're running on the PC. Yeah, we're definitely on the tube big time now. All right, so we added the cremains, and there we got dichro and ash in there. Well, we are on there. There's a little fun music going with it, too. Michelle, I'm doing good. How are you? And we're going to come through and pop it in. Then I want to add a dark background to this. Trying to think of what I want to put on the back. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a color I don't normally do. We're going to use a caramel, butterscotch on the back. And then we're going to kind of encase the caramel section, create some really chaos stuff with it. It'll look really good. Go a little chaotic with it. And there we go. So this color has like 5 or 6 different colors through it, mostly earth tones, like between light sandy color and dark wood brown. It definitely has some different colors bouncing through it. Now, when we use the clear on top of that, which we're going to do, it's going to add even more colors to it. But in order to get that looking good, we got to pull it down into kind of like a little cone shape right there. And we're going to grab some clear and dot all the way around. Was not cooperating. So this will give it a trifecta of different colors. All the way. One dot right there. So same thing, we added a bunch of clear dots around on this one. And it's just gonna, everywhere that dot is sitting and that kind of envelops into it, it's gonna change the color of the color underneath it. Which is gonna look amazing. I'm gonna grab this and we're gonna, yeah, this is gonna add lots of different colors. You can manipulate the color regardless, but this definitely enhances the manipulation of the color. It should be pretty close to like a wood grain coloring, like wood. What's up, Robbie? How are you? How you doing, my friend? Okay, we'll bring it in. Start that process. I'm hoping you can get a little bit of a view of that. Just put it up near my face. Yeah, it's a little hard to see right now. By the time I get done with it, though, you will get a good look at it. It will look good when I get done. I will make sure you get a good view of the final color. Just getting ready for bed. Well, have a good night if you head off. I appreciate you stopping in at least. That's cool. Yeah, if you guys are at all interested, I am on the tube. I would greatly appreciate any subscriptions from TikTok over there. What's up, TC? We're making memorial marbles. Thank you, Dragonfly. Oh yeah, I definitely do glow in the dark marbles. We might get to that later tonight. No, it's not the same name. Dragonfly just pinned it up. It's so hard to get the same name across platforms. Thank you, Mike. And there we go. We're rounding all this out. Yeah, Lucky Legs. Thank you, TC, for the co-populars. Okay. I got a little, I don't know what this is, but there's a little something in the marble. And it's just sticking out like a sore thumb. I think it's a little metal flake from the dichro. That's the crazy part. Yeah, it really is. Depends on the platform. I know, right? Good night, Irish Green. Okay, so we just have to get this rounded out. Right now, it's kind of like in this A shape. Not a good A either. I think the next marble we do, we'll add a little uranium to it. Maybe we'll throw a little uranium in there, give it a little special. So there's definitely some sparkle in this one. It's orangish red sparkle. Orangish red. It's a good combo. The caramel color on the back looks really good. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Okay, so we're going to come through, grab it here. I do have to do a couple more punty reversals. Because it is slightly off. We have to get rid of that little dingleberry at the end. Sandra, you're welcome anytime. Always welcome. Let us pull this off. I just saw this from the side. It kind of has a sunset look to it. Like you're looking at the sunset. Then we're bringing it down. A little bit there. And then we're going to use a final section here to shape it out. Probably not, JoJo. Okay, I am really happy with this so far. I do have to reverse it one more time because we got to make sure the very top, the clearest section, has no distortion to it. Sometimes those little punties, when you pull them off, can leave a tiny little distortion. That's bad. It's not good. So we're going to bring it off here, detach. Yep, I'm liking it. Remove that little tiny spot right there. Then I can smooth this out and it will look amazing. I'm going to try and show you with the light what it looks like. We'll see. Just have to get it all smoothed out. It is rotating through very, very good. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Oh, thank you so much, Art by Wendy. All right, this does look good. Let me let it cool off for a second. We're going to bring out the light. Yeah, uranium glass only glows green. Correct. How come I don't use cooling rag? Different type of glass. Those aren't really cooling rags as much as they are shaping tools to help shape it. I use carbon. It's a little better for me, but now you can kind of see that sparkle. I got to pull it way back here. You can see the sparkle in there. I want to try and bring it up. There. I got to pull it way back or it's too bright. It definitely has that orangey color to it. Fire color. Yeah, I like this combo. Very earthy. Very earthy looking. I gotta let it sit for a second. I'm gonna see if I can shine the light while it's down there. You can kind of see the effects of it. See how it's kind of orangey through this section? That orange color? Very earth tones. I know it does. This one does look like fiber optic. Yeah. So a couple of these have uranium in them. Let's turn on the black light. This one's the intense uranium right there. That has a lot of it. This has a little uranium in the front center. You can see it. Oh, let's angle it right there. Bring it down. Then you can see it kind of glowing in there. But that's the intense uranium. That has none. So yeah. Now if this one has the light in it, you can definitely see the streaks in it. Bring it way over here. That has an intense galaxy look. And I like galaxy look. All right, the next one we're going to do, we're going to use black and caramel by itself. I was going to add some uranium, but I want to do this black caramel. Make sure we're good. Make sure we got black. Okay, we're good. There is a link in my bio, Rick. So this is just going to be cremains in black mixed into a larger form. Then we're going to use caramel on top of it and create this really unique pattern to it. And there's a couple of things that were like on the weird list, Robbie. Some of which I've been asked to make. I can't even say on here, but I don't think anything's necessarily weird that I've made. Just different. All right, so I'm just mixing a lot of this black up. We're going to dip it in the ash right now. Got a lot of views on the iris video. Mm-hmm. Well, the iris is amazing. I love that piece. I don't do too many of them, obviously. Yeah, the iris is like a super fantastic item. I love making the iris. especially with the gold. All right, so we just dipped it in the ash. Actually, that picked up a lot of cremains. I don't think I can add any more to that. Don't know if we could add any more to it. It picked up a lot from that first run. All right, so we got enough on here. We're going to kind of leave this as a larger cylinder type shape at the moment. Then we're going to spiral some color on. So I definitely want to leave it a little bit of a cylindrical shape. There we go. And there we go. Okay, next step. We take this. We're going to wrap the caramel around. Hey, Sensi Pug, how are ya? Yeah, you guys can hear the fire noise a little bit. The torch. Vivian, thank you for the heartbeat. All right, so we're going to take this, wrap it all the way around. Like that. So now we just coiled it, a color all the way around this. We're going to take a skinnier rod. I thought I had a much skinnier. Small 4mm. I do. We're going to take 4mm and do that. TC, thank you for the Go Populars. And then we're going to stripe down it. All the way around. And now we got the stripes running around, and then we smeared it through a little bit at a time. Hey, good night, Robbie. Thanks for hanging with me. Then we're going to come through, attach. And then we're going to push it together. Nan, thank you so much for the rose. Okay, so we're starting to push this color together, and as I'm pushing it together, I'm spiraling a little bit. And it creates these staircases in the glass. It's like a staircase. You can see a little bit of it in there, not too much at the moment, but it definitely has spiral around and then jagged all the way around. This look. And we just melt it in. How long does it take to make? It depends on the item. Everything has a different time frame to it. Hummingbird, 6-7 minutes. You know, some marbles can be 10 minutes, some can be 3 hours. It really depends on the item. But like if I'm doing a hummingbird, 6-7 minutes, somewhere around there. All right, so far so good. And we burn it off here. Not all marbles are made this way. No. This is just one method, but it's the one that works really well when you're using memorial glass remains in it. You want to be super careful not to have it all messed up and janky looking or any of that. So I have a lot of control over this method. Okay, here we go. I'm going to shape it up. Hey, what's up, Strider? Tonight is doing good. We're doing fantastic tonight. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we're doing absolutely great. A little bit more in this one. I'll have one more reversal of a punty, and this one will be done. This one went fast. Thought my idea for it would take longer, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, we're just going to smooth that out. I'm hoping you can see this when it's all done a little bit. Oh, man. There we go. Pull this a little bit off here. There we go. And that looks good. I'll see if I can cool it off enough to take a peek at it, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure how well it's going to react. So we'll try and bring it out. It's still not showing. It's still that orangey glow. Gotta wait for it. That orange glow stays in there for a long time. Now we're starting to see a little patterning to it. Probably have to bust out the flashlight again. There. Now you can see that pattern in there. That way. It's cool looking. Yeah, it's a cool pattern. And it's much harder to see right now, but I'll set it in here. Maybe we can get a glimpse at it. Like that. You can kind of see it. Definitely looks good. Well, these smaller marbles are human cremains, yeah. I just have these up here for just examples of marbles that I've been, so you can kind of see. Yeah, we've done black and uranium for sure. But I do need to take a short break. It's been almost 2 hours now. So I need to take a short break for a little bit and I'll be back. I definitely got to get up and stretch for a minute. Yeah, if I don't see you, if you guys head to bed, I'll see you tomorrow, but I'll be back. I'll see y'all in just a bit. Okay, there we go. And bring this over. And I will see you all on YouTube in a little bit.